The 2020 election was a historic event for many young voters. According to the Circle, the voter turnout for the 2020 election was 52 to 55%, which means 52 to 55% of younger voters actually voted. Now, this is up 10% since the 2016 general election. Hi, my name is Dominic Morales, and today I will be discussing why you should vote yes on Prop 18 if it comes up again in a later election, as this election has passed. Now, I have been researching many different props, such as Prop 23, Prop 17, and now Prop 18. And I felt very connected to Prop 18 as I turned 18 on October 22nd, which is 12 days before the general election, or election day. And if this was passed, I would have been able to vote in primaries at 17. Now, I would have liked to vote in primaries, to be honest. First, I will discuss what Prop 18 actually is. Next, I will discuss many questions that I've seen online. And finally, I will discuss why you should vote yes on Prop 18. Now, to begin, what is Prop 18? Well, Prop 18 would allow 17-year-olds who are going to be turning 18 by general election, or November 3rd, to vote in primary and special elections. There are many people who support this, such as the California Association of Student Council, Governor Gavin Newsom, the California League of Conservative Voters, and the California School Boards Association. Now, overall, Prop 18 would allow 17-year-olds to vote in primary and special elections if they are 18 by election day. Now, what are some questions that I've seen online? The two major questions that I've seen online is, would this allow 17-year-olds to vote in general elections? Now, that's illegal. You cannot vote in general elections unless you are over the age. You are or you are over the age of 18. Now, this does not allow you to vote at 17 years old in the general election. It would only allow you to vote in primary elections at age 17 if you're going to be 18 by the time the election rolls around. Another question that I've seen is, what is it going to cost? Well, this proposition would cost several hundreds of thousands of dollars and $1 million every 2 years. Now, yeah, I know that might seem like a lot. It is really isn't. It's not that much if compared to other things. Now, I say this because there are many 16 and 17-year-olds who already work and they pay taxes. And the way I see it, why say you can run in a race, but you have to wait at the finish line to actually run in the race? What's the point in actually running the race if you're just going to wait at the finish line for the other people to catch up? Now, what would that cost go to? That cost would go to distributing these. This is an official voters information guide. These would be distributed to new voters, younger voters. It would also go to paying for postal services, hiring people to manage the ballots and count them and all that. And that's what that money would go to. Now, if you ask me, that doesn't seem too different to what's already happening today. We get distributed these. I got distributed this so that I can vote on November 3rd. It doesn't seem too different. Now, those are some questions that I've seen online. Now to discuss why I think you should vote yes on Prop 18 if it does roll around in another election. I believe you should vote yes on Prop 18 because it would allow younger voters to become more involved and hopefully become longtime voters, because it would increase the probability that they would become longtime voters, which is very important for elections to come. Now, I also believe you should vote yes because, as I stated in the beginning of my speech, the voter turnout for younger voters has increased tenfold. It's increased by 10%, which is huge. That just shows that the younger voters are becoming more involved, and this would just be the next step to allow them to become more involved. Those are the main reasons why I believe you should vote yes on Prop 18. To summarize it, you should vote yes on Prop 18 because of the following. It would allow younger voters to be more informed when voting in general elections, and will allow those younger voters to choose the candidate who they believe represent their values. It will also encourage them to become longtime voters, and it would raise the probabilities that they will become longtime voters. Although this election is over, I hope the information you've learned today will encourage you to vote yes on Prop 18 if it does come again in a later election. Thank you.